what is causing you to feel like in a rut? Because it's not just like, oh, I'm lazy or oh, I'm unmotivated. Like, it goes deeper beyond that. Why are you unmotivated? Why do you feel lazy? What's up, baddies? I'm back with another video. This time it's going to be a little bit different because instead of doing a vlog that I typically do, we're going to take a break from the vlogs and we're going to get down and dirty and serious today. Be honest, how many of you hate where you're at right now and you feel stuck and you don't know how to get out, and it's like you know what you need to do, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't start? We've all felt like that before. It's okay, like, you're good. You could calm down now. I'm not attacking you, I promise. As much as I would like to sit here and lie to you and say that this is okay and that everyone has their moments, like, it's okay, yeah, that's great, but we need to get up. We need to get up. Come on. So I got you. In today's video, we're going to be going through the steps on how to get out of a rut and how to rebrand, because we're halfway through the year and we still have a chance to become the best versions of ourselves. Let's get straight into the video because I'm not going to sit here with a long intro. I got my iPad, I got my notes. Okay, so you're in a rut and you want to get out. The first step we're going to do right now is we're going to change our environment. Now, what does this look like? This could look like multiple things, okay? One, we're gonna clean our space, okay? I know most of you guys, your room is a mess right now. You're not clean. Like, it's just not cute. It's not cute to be a mess. And a cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Remember that. So we're gonna set a timer and we're gonna clean at least like a corner of our room today. Today. Okay? Another thing that I do for rebranding is a room transformation. I just recently transformed my room. I'm still not done. I'm still adding the finishing touches, but before it was giving cute, but it was just my teenage room. So I had to change that. You could look on Pinterest and start from there. And the next thing you could do to change your environment is to move cities. Now, before y'all come at me and be like, Brielle, listen, I don't even have money to get groceries. What makes you think I have money to move across the state or move across the country? When I say move cities, y'all, I'm not talking about necessarily like actually moving. If you can, that's great. Then you got it. I would start saving up to move if you really hate your life, but that's besides the point. Not everyone can be in that position, so that's a whole nother video. When I say move cities, I just simply mean like going to like a coffee shop outside of your normal city to study, or like hanging out with your friends in a different city that you've never been before, or going to like a major city that maybe you don't go to as often. Like, for example, I'm in the suburbs of Chicago, so I don't really go to the city that often, but this summer I've been going to the city a couple times and it just makes me feel more alive. So yeah, just definitely changing your environment is the number one step that we're going to do to get out of a rut. The next thing we're going to change is our diet. Now, everyone knows this, but whatever you put inside is what you get out. Input, output, okay? So if you're constantly eating McDonald's every single day of the week, not drinking your water, you're not taking your vitamins, what do you expect you to feel like? To be honest, like, that's just the number one thing. So like, literally take into account what you're eating and putting into your body, okay? That plays a big role. Vitamin D plays a big role in your happiness. So if you're not getting, enough vitamin D or iron, of course you're going to feel a little bit low. Of course you're going to feel lazy. Of course you're going to feel like you're in a rut. And don't just clean your physical diet in terms of food, but also your mental diet. What are you watching? What are you listening to? Who do you surround yourself with? That plays a big part on like your overall well-being. So I would definitely say to clean your For You page for one. Like, if you have like just brain rot all over your For You page and you think like that's gonna make you become a better version of yourself, babes, you're really slow. Anyone who has brain rot as their like main thing on their For You page, I'm not even arguing with them. Like, you already showed me the type of person that you are. Keep on watching your brain rot. So clean your For You page. Literally search up like how to transform your life, how to glow up, how to get out of a rut. Like, just search up key terms so it can show up, and watch the video all the way through so it can show up on your For You page. Number 3, write down exactly what you hate about your life and how you're going to fix it. So when I say this, I mean like literally go into straight detail, like what is causing you to feel like in a rut, because it's not just like, oh, I'm lazy or oh, I'm unmotivated. Like it goes deeper beyond that. Why are you unmotivated? Why do you feel lazy? Maybe it's what society is pinning on you and you feel that pressure. That means you have to work on your self-esteem because you care what society thinks. Maybe you haven't been achieving your goals as much, and you know that if you were to achieve your goals, you'll feel fulfilled. So something needs to be put in to help you get closer to your goals, or at least feel fulfilled without needing to achieve your goals. And then within the same day, I want you to write down your desired self, okay? What does she look like? What are her hobbies and interests? Who does she hang around? Like, I want you to get in good detail on what your desired self looks like, okay? Because if you want to rebrand, you're going to have a vision. You're going to have to visualize what you want in order to change your identity. We can't change our identity if we don't even know who we want to be. So you have to get specific. Everything that you want, write it down, okay? I don't care if it seems out of reach. I don't care. We're just going to write it down. That's the first step of this practice, or it's technically second step, because the first step was to identify what you hate about yourself, whatever. Okay, so now that we got all our practices done, this is where the reset comes into play. So we're going to take a full reset. We're going to do a full reset day. So yesterday was where you're preparing. You probably cleaned your space a little bit, like maybe a corner in your room. You probably wrote down what you didn't like about yourself, whatever, okay? So those were the first steps. That was day 1. Day 2 is where we actually get into resetting our life. So we're going to be making small changes to change our identity slowly by slowly. And this is something that we're going to be doing on a regular basis. So choose wisely. So an example of very small changes that you could do is to clean your room, like clean your full room, organize your space, okay? Go grocery shopping for healthier whole foods. Take an everything shower and reset your body care routine. And move your body for 15 minutes, whether that's like doing sit-ups, like 10 sit-ups, and then taking a break and then doing 10 more sit-ups. I don't care. Even if it's just stretching for 15 minutes, move your body, because that really plays a big part in your overall mental health. Exercise is literally proven to give you the same dopamine that ADHD medication does. I don't know where I read that from, but take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so by now you are literally getting closer to your goals, or to rebranding yourself. So you already wrote down what you want to do. You already made small changes. You know what you need to fix and how you're going to fix it. Now all you need to do while you're still doing these small habits, so drinking your water, eating healthy, going on walks, doing 15 minutes of exercise every single day. While you're doing this, you are going to affirm daily whatever your new identity, whatever she is, you're going to affirm. So, for example, what I like to do is when I'm feeling lazy, I always affirm, no, I'm productive, I'm a productive person. This isn't like me. This isn't who I am. And that gets me way further than you would think. Like, I always affirm that I'm a productive person. That's why I get a lot of stuff done. Even though I have ADHD and I struggle with it, I always get a lot of stuff done because I constantly tell myself that I'm productive. Like, I affirm 10 times a day. Like, I'm not even joking, like 100 times a day, honestly. And that really helped. Just in general, repetition creates change. Remember that. The more you repeat something, the more your brain finds it familiar. So the more you repeat that, like, hey, like, I'm this type of person, your brain's gonna be like, oh yeah, I am actually this type of person. If you stick to it, that's key. If you stick to it. Let's go over the steps together. Change your environment first. That's the first step. Change your environment, because your environment's clearly not working. You will be surprised at how big of a difference your environment makes. So change your environment first. Change your diet. Again, this makes a big difference. So on day 1, like, even if you find a banana, if you want to just eat a banana instead of eating like cookies, do that. We're going to change our diet. We're going to buy vitamin D, okay? Invest in vitamins. And not even just vitamins, like, make sure you're getting your vitamins and your nutrients from whole foods, like, not just stocking up on a bunch of vitamins. Like, you that's good too, but like, also make sure you're actually getting it from your foods, okay? Clean your For You page. Whatever you're listening to, like, stop listening to stupid brain rot stuff. Stop it. Listen to motivational speakers. Like, literally search a podcast, read a book, like, change your overall mental diet today. This is today, okay? Today. Write down exactly what you hate about your life and how you could fix it. I'll make a full detailed video on that, but you need to get that together, okay? On the same exercise, or on the next page, write down your desired self. What does she look like? Who does she hang around with? What are her hobbies? What are her traits? What are her characteristics? Now, the next day, so that was all the first day. That was day 1. Day 2, we're going to create a rut reset routine. We're going to make very small changes, and we're going to create very small habits that we're going to stick to every single day. So, whether it's read 5 pages of a book, 1 page of a book, it doesn't matter. You're going to create small changes that you could do every single day that changes your identity slowly but surely, okay? Not even slowly but surely. This is fast change. Like, the more you do this, you're a reader. You read 1 page, you're a reader, okay? This is the most important part. You want to affirm your identity. Affirm. I'm a reader. I read all the time. Even if it's 1 page. Nobody needs to know that. You read all the time. You're a reader. Affirming is the most important part. The more you affirm, the more your brain remembers that it's a part of your identity. Anyways, guys, that basically concludes my video. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.